I'm trying to stop cause it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules.
Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that could put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher in this game, Jack Flaherty.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And the 1-0. Now one missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses. 3-0. Swing and a pop-up. Hauls it in for the out. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And the first offering is not close.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. That one misses, and that's ball 3. One down, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. Green on the run. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
One down, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. First pitch misses. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Raleigh, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled off. He was late. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
2 on, 1 out. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. That one off the mark. 1-0. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 4 of this ALDS. And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two 0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And that one fouled off. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around third. Here comes the throw. Safe. On the board first. It's 1-0.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's whipped like that.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. This guy with light tower power. Suarez with a couple of homers in his last game. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Not even close there, and it's 2-0.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road, stakes are high, energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
That one missed.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Runners are at the corners. 1 away. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
First and second, one out. Here's Victor Robles. And ball one.
No strike. Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Swings through that one for strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. Two on, one out. That's off the mark, and now it's 3-2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it. 2 away now.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. And instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Canzone matched a homer in his last game.
1-0.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And
That's
another ball. And it is 2-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That one not close. And now 3 balls and a strike. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
First and second, 2 outs. And now J.P. Crawford. First
Counts
pitch,
1-0.
not close. Two on, 2 outs.
2 balls, no strike.
That missed by a lot. And it's 3-0. Cole Young on deck for the M's. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mariners 3, the Tigers coming to bat. back at Comerica Park. Today's starting pitcher, George Kirby. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first, at the plate, Parker Meadows. Meadows with 4 runs batted in his last game. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Rodriguez going back on the warning track and hauls it in. Let's take a look at the lineup they're rolling out there for this must-win game. Singy, this offense has been red hot in the postseason.
Well, when your backs are against the wall, you hope the offense can come through and lift you, and certainly they've been productive at the plate. Today would be a really bad time for those bats to go silent.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
1 out, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. And it looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. Next is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That smash towards center. Squeezes it. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Riley Green.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization, who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Swung on, belted. That one carried. And it is gone. That one felt good. His second homer this series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 2 down. Spencer Torkelson digs in now. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now it's the right fielder, Wenzel Perez. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nabs it. That is the inning. Detroit making up ground with this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Game 4 of the Division Series. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Young hitting ninth in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. The 1-0.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Out towards left center. Meadows in and to his right. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add a run. It's 4-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. The walk and a run scored his first time. And there's a ball.
1, no strikes.
That misses the zone, and now 2-0. Flaherty maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So a man at first, and now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. He reached out a walk his first time.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one missed. That one misses. 3-1. On the ground right side. 4, 6, out. 3, double play. And the inning is over. Solo blast adds to the Seattle lead. It's now 4-2. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the second. Now, Dylan Dingler. Line drive, base hit. Solo runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now it's Javier Baez. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's 5-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows. Line drive, caught.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Here is Gleyber Torres. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one ripped. Gone! Straight into the visitors' bullpen. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one hops against the fence. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw in there safely.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
One down, runner at third. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Line drive, Adam in center field. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 7-4.
good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though, RBI.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. George Kirby out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Carlos Vargas gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Here comes Torque to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And a foul ball. Gets the bunt down the right side. Raley. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-4. Top half of the 3rd inning, and here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. Flaherty back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Now, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
That misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Here's a 3-0. In the air, out towards left center. Meadows makes the grab, 1 down.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Suarez takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Robles in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And another ball.
2-0.
2 outs, base is empty. That one not close. And that's ball 3. Swing and a foul out of play. He goes down looking. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 7 and the M's 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Wenzel Perez. That one is absolutely belted. Get out of town. He hammers one out to right. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they add a run. It's 8-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dirt. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. They typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 2nd home run of the series. It's 9-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Big. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Singled and scored his first time. Well struck right field. That one hops against the fence. And that's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now it's Baez. He's already homered in this game. Puts a bunt down. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. And that bunted towards third. Bare hand has to hurry. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. 2 on, 1 out. And up next for Detroit, Gleyber Torres. Popped up. Raleigh right there to make the grab. Out number 2. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
So first and second with 2 outs. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. And he lays one down the left side. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's opened up now. 9-4. start of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Not even close there. And the count is 2-0. And another ball. In the air to left center, Meadows. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball one there. Way high there, and that's ball 3. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 4 of this ALDS. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Cole Young up next for the Mariners. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Way high with that one. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
3 balls, no strike.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Hey! Full count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. He's already homered here in this one. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And now 2-0.
No strike.
2 on, 1 out.
I got 3-0.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Crawford, the lead runner at second. Young at first. 1 gone. Fastball for a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That one out to right. Perez has this one sized up. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. Grounder might be 2. Goes to second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Tigers 9 and the M's 4. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Kalen Ferguson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Into the bullpen and gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 10-4.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw into second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. And he pops up the bunt. Corrals it. And there are 2 down. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. Runner from second scores as they add on. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
2 outs with a man at third. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. Puts a bunt down. Throws to first in time. Baez gone in the play. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Tigers 11 and the M's 4. Game 4 of the division series. Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one not close. And that is ball 1. That one missed. And another ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Dingler hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Rodriguez in his 4th year, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And the first offering is not close. And there's a ball.
2-0. Reno.
And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. That misses the zone. 1-0.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. That one misses. 3-0. Man at first, 1 away. Right through there for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. First pitch, not close.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Flaherty winds and deals.
2 balls, no strike.
That misses, and it's 3-0. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. finds its way through, base hit. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. The tag, safe. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Ball one, no strikes. Two on, one out. So two balls and no strikes. And another ball. Raley, the runner at third. Suarez over at first with one away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 11-6.
To swing or not to swing? That was the question, and the answer was letting it rip on that 3-0 pitch. It worked out great. It's a base hit, and it scores a run. You can't ask for anything else in that spot.
And up next for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball.
Traffic on the bases with two already in to score. And we're at the top of the fifth. That one misses, and now 3-0. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Swing and a high fly ball in the air, left field, ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. So first and second with two outs. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. The shortstop takes the ball.
Counts 1-0.
2 on, 2 outs. That one missed.
No strike.
Pitch misses there. 3 balls, no strikes. Out to short, Baez. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They put 2 on the board, 2 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 11 and the Mariners 6. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Luke Jackson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. 0 for 3 in this one. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 12-6. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Gleyber Torres. That one ripped. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but he'll take that swing and that result every time.
So, man aboard. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Trying to move him over here. Suarez. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. That one ripped right center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Cut off, throw to third. He's in there.
Picks himself up in RBI. I love seeing a nice triple into the gap. It's just a great baseball play. You got to get out of the box. You got to cut the bases, and sometimes you got to pick up your third base coach. And on top of that, nice swing to barrel up the ball out front, and he was on his horse the entire way to third. Very well done.
So up next, Spencer Torkelson. Puts a bunt down. Raley flips it, and it beats him. What a play.
Well, a safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Luke Jackson is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Gabe Spire gets the ball now.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Two down, bases empty. Next to hit, Wenzel Perez. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Raley. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 a solo shot. 5 innings complete. Detroit is out in front, 14-6. Back at Comerica Park. Now it's the second baseman, Cole Young. Flaherty back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
That
Ball
misses
3.
the zone. And now 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So the batting order turns over. Randy or Rosarena, the next to hit. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Six straight outside the strike zone. And that misses as well. And that is out of play. In the air, right side, and that is a foul ball. Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. The Mariners with a lot of ground to make up here in Game 4 of this ALDS.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And there's
2
a ball.
balls, 1 strike.
Now one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Two on with 1 out. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Over to second for 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Luke Raley. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Young at third. Rodriguez at first. 2 out of the inning. That one misses. 3-0. That one hammered center field. Meadows going back on this one. And caught on the warning track. 2 left on. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. The Tigers lead it 14-6. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Emerson Hancock, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Brash also throwing. 0-1. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there. And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. 3 for 3 with a single, a double, and a triple, so he just needs a homer for the cycle. Gets the bunt down the right side, and a foul ball. Bunts it towards the mound. Picks it up with the bare hand, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Baez. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Puts a bunt down. Raley. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Ball 1 there. And another ball.
No strike.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Meadows settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. One down, base is empty. Not close with that one, and it's 3-0. And there's ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Man at first, and now the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. This is again 5 in a row. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Here's a 2-0. And there's a ball. Three-0 down. Late swing, foul to the left. The Tigers up big in this one late here in game 4. Hit on the ground might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Tigers are out front 14-6. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Out towards right center. That's well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And a sac bunt here. Suarez. And Gleyber Torres retired. And the batter now, Kerry Carpenter. Bunts it in the air. Spire makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. Bunting, and he pops it up. Suarez tracks it down for the out. Back here in Detroit, we go to the 8th. Digging in, J.P. Crawford. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Left field. Green going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. And now Cole Young. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here in game 4 of this ALDS. Not even close there. Ball 3. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And the first offering is not close. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That missed by a lot. And it's 2-0. And he swings through that one.
2 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Raleigh
Ball 1,
stands
no
in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Way upstairs, ball 2. That one missed.
Struggling a little bit for command here, and I can't imagine if he doesn't get this hitter out that he'll face another batter.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Detroit is out in front, 14-6. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Brash goes 6'1", 26 years old, and he was born in Canada. And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez moving back for this one. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. That one ripped. It's a ball. Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 15-6.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
1 out, base is empty. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, safe. And that's his 3rd hit. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. A bunt, and it's popped up. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down. Javi Baez digs in right side. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Javi Baez blasts one out. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 17-6.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Matt Brash gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Edward Bizzardo into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So back to the top of the order. Parker Meadows will hit next. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Drops one down in front of the plate. And safe at first, the bunt single.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Raley. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Luke Raley. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. And now for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. Flaherty back to work. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
First and second, no outs. Late here in game 4. Ball one there. Way out front for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jack Flaherty done for the night, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. New pitcher now, Paul Sewald.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
scoreless.
1-0.
The next to hit takes ball one.
2 balls, no strike.
Rodriguez over at second. Raley at first.
That's
one
ball
gone.
3.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And that one fouled off. Splits the plate, and it's 3-2.
Count full.
Stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. First
Count
pitch,
1-0.
not close. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Not
2
close
balls,
with that
no
one.
strike.
And now 2-0. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers take this one in a blowout.
This team played extremely well to force this series into a Game 5. It's just like the Game 7. You win or go home. That Game 5 should be a lot of fun to watch.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.